Let's walk through the Workspace Cost Overview page. This page gives us a bird's eye view of everything in our workspaces. This view is often where we will start when looking for issues to investigate or features to improve. Reading left to right and top to bottom, each widget gets progressively deeper as far as what data it is showing. The upper left shows overall cost and budget, and the lower left shows exactly what that cost breaks down into. In the top left, we can see our overall totals at a glance to serve as a foundation for the graphs found below. How much costs changed since last month, dollar amount and percentage, average cost in dollars per day, total cost of the current month so far, and how much of that was cloud cost and how much was Databricks cost. In the upper left, the subscription cost graph, or account cost graph for AWS users, focuses on the total amount spent and whether that amount fell within the set budget or cloud commit set by the admin. By default, we see the monthly view. Here we see the total cost of each month over the 12-month period of the selected time range, the last 12 months, the current year, or the fiscal year. Note that the graph bars are color-coded for over and under budget. Green is under budget and happy, brown means we are over budget for the month. By clicking on the gear icon on the graph, we can customize the budget and Databricks commit amount for the year along with the fiscal start date, for companies who might start their fiscal year in July or October. Switching to the cumulative view, we can see the same information as the monthly view, but each month will show the cumulative amount spent for the year. This allows us to see the overall cost month to month compared to the actual annual budget. This is helpful because the monthly budget is only the annual budget divided by 12, but some months might be more expensive than others. This graph also has the added perk of showing a cost trend line to help forecast if the cost will come in under budget for the fiscal year. In this example, despite some months being over budget, the fiscal year is actually going to come in under budget, ending the fiscal year at the end of September. The Azure versus Databricks graph breaks down the monthly cost by exactly what it says, Azure cost and Databricks cost. How much is the customer spending on each service? Hovering over a specific month will give us an exact dollar value for the individual costs for Azure and Databricks respectively, along with the percentage of the customer's total cost. Further to the right, we can see the month-to-month cost change in dollar amount and percentage as well, highlighted in green if it went down since last month, or red if it went up. The cost breakdown graph shows a total breakdown of the selected time period by what services, resources, or features the total cost breaks down into. In short, what specific things are we paying for from Azure and Databricks? In the subscription view, or accounts view for AWS users, we see exactly what resources and features make up the cost of our total subscription or account. What is being spent on VMs? Is the customer spending more on job clusters or all-purpose compute? Is any money being wasted on idle VMs? If we switch to the Workspace view, we can see a breakdown of how much of the total cost of each workspace breaks down into Azure and Databricks costs. Lastly, the Workspace stats chart takes all the information of the cost breakdown chart and visualizes it over time. Starting with the feature view, we can see all entities listed in the cost breakdown feature list applied to a stacked bar chart. Hovering over any given month will once again give a full breakdown of each element, cost in dollars and percent, and the month-to-month change also in dollars and percentage. If we switch over to the resource view, we will see the monthly breakdown by resources. We can filter by the resources we want to see, and hovering over any given month will once again give us a full breakdown of each element. I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough of the Lakehouse Optimizer's Workspace Cost Overview page.